Hello, friends, and welcome back to a recap of Skam Season 3, Episode 9. What's the title? It Will Pass! And Skam Season 3, Episode 10.
Minute by minute.
Minute by minute. Thank you. Wow, you remember that.
You're very welcome.
Good. I'm glad.
I know, shocking. My memory worked for once. How about that?
Great. So yeah, this is the final 2 episodes of Season 3.
Yay!
Looks like you made it.
This is the last 2. Jesus.
Yeah.
And if you ask me at the end of this who I think the next character is going to be, I will have no answer for you. I don't fucking know.
Well, I'm going to ask you that at the end, so you better come up with something.
But there's no, little hint.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, I do have a trailer already ready to go, so we'll see.
Oh, that's very exciting. I have, maybe a guess, but, I don't even know if that's, a good guess.
Yeah, well, your guess will be saved till the end when we discuss future.
God, I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, on to the actual episode. We will start with It Will Pass, Season 3, Episode 9. So, the first clip is called Life is Good.
Again, I just want to say, after rewatching The Eighth Sense, damn, did I really feel this, Skam energy.
Ooh, really?
From this season. I really fucking did.
Oh, that's so good. I'm so excited to watch that now.
I don't know what it is, but, I could, feel it. During a bunch of, specific scenes I was watching, I was like, oh, this reminds me so much of them and Skam. What the fuck?
Oh god, that excites me so much now, honestly.
Right, and I feel like watching you watch it is gonna be really fun because you're gonna be like, oh, this is totally reminiscent of it.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Oh. I'm so excited, bro.
Okay, so the first clip is called "Life Is Good," released on Saturday, December 3rd, 2016 at 10:38 a.m.
Yes. So
Evak is in his room and he's searching what mania is, and all that stuff. When Eskil comes in, Eskil tells him that it will pass, even though it may not seem like it right now. That might hurt, but it'll be good. Eskil offers hey, if he wants to talk or anything, he can talk to him, and he's just kind of no, I'm good. He wants to be alone.
He's a good person.
Yeah.
I remember season 1. I was like, Skill's kind of annoying.
Season 2. It wasn't season 1.
Fine, season 2. Season 2, I was like, Skill's kind of annoying. But he's really grown on me. I really like Skill.
Yeah, I knew he would. And then Evak gets a lot of texts from Evan, which are lyrics to "Cherry Wine" by Nas. And eventually, Evak responds with, "Hi, Evan. I understand shit right now. Stop texting me."
Honestly, as I said before in the last thing, I don't have that much experience with any, manic episodes or anything like that, except for, once or twice in my life, and they weren't that severe.
Yeah.
But, I remember doing stuff like this when I had, a little substance issue when I was younger in high school. I had a substance issue, and it was, every time I had, ADD medication or anything like that, because I had ADD medication when I was younger, but I, didn't do what I was supposed to be doing with it. Would take it at night, and I would stay up for days on end. And, whenever I would take it, I would do things like this, except on, Facebook. I would post, quotes from, TV shows. I'd watch an episode of Castle and then post, 10 different quotes from that episode over and over again on Facebook. And I remember someone commenting at one point going, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Probably not." This is probably not good, but I'm having a good time.
But then Evak gets another text from his mom.
Yeah, he does. This threw me for a loop, dude.
And
you tricked me.
I did, yeah. And she says, "The first second that I saw you on June 21st, 1999 at 21:21.
21:21!
I've loved you and I always will. Love, Mom." And Evak cries.
You tricked me.
I did. I really did.
I thought it was going to be so, this huge upsetting thing. And then I
know.
I went, oh.
I know. I know. I so psyched you out. I'm so glad I was able to do that.
I was so worried. Oh, I'm so thank God. I was really worried that it was gonna be bad, but yay!
Yeah, no, it was
Hallelujah.
sweet. The next clip is called Gone Nuts, released on Tuesday, December 6th, 2016 at 11:46 a.m. Jonas asks Isak why he hasn't been in school lately, and Isak says he's a little bit down and starts explaining the whole Evan thing that happened in the last episode. And how he left in the middle of the night naked and all that stuff. And he mentions that Evan is bipolar, and Magnus overhears that. He joins them, and he's like, oh, who's bipolar? My mom's also bipolar. And then Isak, he's like, oh, so your mom's crazy too? And she's like, she's not crazy, she's just bipolar.
Yeah. Like, dude. Careful with the words we're using.
And Isak asks how she is, and Magnus says that she's awesome. And she's like, yeah, you met her before. And he's like, yeah, but she seems normal. And Magnus is like, yeah, she is, but sometimes she's depressed or she's very excited about things. And yeah, so Magnus kind of gives insight on, I guess, living or dealing with someone who is bipolar in his regular life.
Yeah.
And this is when Isak explained that Evan is bipolar and how he ran outside naked. And Magnus just laughs.
Magnus is like, say it.
He's like, that's awesome, that's so funny. And he's like, no, it's serious. You got, like...
It's not funny.
No. And then Magnus asks where Evan is now. And Isak says probably at home, but he's like, no, I mean, where is he, like, mentally? Like, how is he doing now?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, because he says, like, yes, normally, like, after his mom go through, like, a manic episode, afterwards, it's kind of like a period of, like, depression and, like, where she's, like, very down.
Yeah.
And so he was trying to see if Evan was in that state yet, or if he's still in his manic high, I guess. And then Isak says that he hadn't talked to him because Sonia told him not to, because that whole thing, because apparently he's been manic. And Magnus kind of adds that Isak's been with Evan for a while now, where, like, he hasn't been manic the whole time.
Yeah.
So... yeah, because he explains that when his mom is manic, he doesn't have contact with her. But Isak and Evan had plenty of contact.
Yeah.
So, clearly he wasn't manic that whole time.
Exactly. That's what I was saying, too. It's like, I think I said it in, I don't know if it was the last podcast episode or the one before. Oh, it must have been the last one, because that's when he had an episode. Where I was like, well, I don't think it was before. I think it was just at this point, because before they were, like, chilling and, like, smoking and, like, just very chill. Like, honestly, it didn't seem like he was in one at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good for Isak to learn, because he
Exactly.
obviously didn't know anything about this, and now everyone's telling a bunch of different stuff and he's learning a lot at once. He's like, wow, this is a lot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Magnus is like, wait, so why are you listening to his ex-girlfriend about all this information?
Yeah.
Like, that's
like, who told you this? Sonia, his ex-girlfriend. Why are you taking her word on everything? Like, his ex? What are you talking about? Why is she the one who you're listening to?
Yeah.
When you say it back like that, it makes it kind of obvious. It's like, yeah, why am I
like,
listening
why did I do that?
Why did I do that?
The next clip is called See You Friday, released on Wednesday, December 7th, 2016 at 5:01 p.m. So Isak is standing in his room. He's looking at Evan's contact. He still has Evan Koosgrupa. In case you know.
That's right.
How to put his last name in, just as from the Koosgrupa.
Just from Koosgrupa.
And he debates whether to call him or not. He eventually does, but it goes to voicemail. And then he gets a call from his dad.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, I just want to make sure you're still coming to the Christmas celebration on Friday. And Isak's like, yeah, I'll be there. And then his dad's like, okay, it's nice that you have a boyfriend. And, like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm excited to meet him. Like, but Isak says it was a joke.
No, don't backtrack because you're sad, honey. Because then you gotta come out all over again. It's a whole problem.
Yeah. And then his dad's like, oh, okay. Well, then so the Christmas celebration thing's still on, and like trying to get back on that. And then Isak says, it wasn't a joke, but it's over.
I do like that his dad was like, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
He's like, are you sad? I'm like, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
He's like, no.
He's like, no, hangs up and then starts crying.
See you some other time, bye.
Yeah. See you Friday.
See you Friday, gotta go.
And then starts crying after.
Damn. Poor Isak.
Yeah. And then the last clip of the episode is called Oh Helga Not, or Oh Holy Night. Released on Friday, December 9th, 2016 at 8:24 p.m. So Isak enters the church. It's a Christmas celebration. He meets his parents. Then he gets a text from Evan.
I was very worried about this text.
Oh, everyone was. I was too.
I was very deeply worried about this text. Like, I read this text and I was like, you gotta go. You gotta go find him right fucking now.
Yep. Yeah, so his text read, Dear Isak, I'm now sitting at the place where we first met each other for the first time, and I'm thinking about you. Soon it will be 2121. I want to tell you 1,000 things. Sorry for scaring you. Sorry for hurting you. Sorry for not telling you I'm bipolar. I was afraid of losing you. I'd forgotten that it's not possible to lose someone. That all people are alone anyway. A different place in the universe. We are together for all eternity. Remember that. Love you, Evan.
Fucking run.
Yeah.
Fucking go.
Now, I don't know if this was confirmed or not, or whatever, but had Isak not have gone to run to Evan, bad things would have happened.
I really worry about what would have happened, for honestly.
There's an ant right there. Hang on.
Ants kept coming into my house last week. They do not hear you saying get.
Get. Whoa. Thank you. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, no, I'm not sure if that was confirmed or not, but I'm pretty sure everyone else got that vibe too while watching it. That bad things would have succumbed if Isak did not run after him.
Yeah, I was like, I saw that text, I was like, oh, fuck. I mean, and afterwards he just went, and then put it in his pocket, and I was like, sitting there like, maybe they're trying to fake me out? That maybe that was actually an okay text message, and I'm reading into it? Shit, I'm worried.
Yeah. And it isn't until the performance of Oh Helga Not starts, and he kind of like starts thinking about Evan and like the whole, he starts getting flashbacks of that, and then he rereads the message.
Yeah.
In a different light, and probably puts together that, hey, if he's come down from his manic high, odds are he's in his depression state. And he's like, I should probably go see him.
I should really go.
So he runs, he leaves, and did you actually notice, I'm not sure if this is a thing or not, but something I thought of while watching this again. Did you notice that we don't actually see Isak's parents' faces?
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is very interesting the way they're filming this. We don't see them at all.
Yeah. So I think, I'm not sure if this is confirmed or not, but the way I interpreted it was that so this season is from Isak's perspective. And like every season is kind of like a main character perspective. Eva, Nora, and now Isak. This is Isak's perspective. I think this is to show how little his parents are in his life. The fact that we actually don't see them.
I like that.
We see the back of their heads. We know they exist. We know they're there. We kind of hear their voice on like the phone or whatever, but we don't actually see them because they're not really a present being in his life.
I see that.
That's the way I interpret it, at least. If I'm wrong, let me know.
I like that. It's interesting.
Because it's like, and obviously it's not necessarily his parents' fault per se, but like it's just like that's just the way it is. Like Isak moved out. His dad left him on, like, they try to make it together to try to be a family, but, like, it doesn't really mesh all that well. So anyway, Isak runs to the school, and he gets to the bench where Isak thought he first met Evan at Kusgrupa, but then realizes again their first meeting was actually in the bathroom.
Yes. What did they look at each other in the like main like area room that they were doing Kusgrupa in? Or did it just Isak see Evan?
So it's one of the things where Isak was staring at Evan, then Evan looked at him, and then Isak immediately looked away.
Ah, okay. Because I was like sitting there going, wasn't it in here? No, it was here. No, it was here. It was in the room. So I was like trying to retrace.
Yeah, but they also did it in the cafeteria too at school.
Fuck, that is right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so where they really first met.
Yeah, regardless, he was at the school period, which means he was in the right place, it's just whatever room it was. But I think the bathroom was their first interaction, where he's like, "Oh, you want paper towels?"
Where they actually said words.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter because Evan comes out of the school anyway, so it doesn't matter which room it was. It could have been any of those rooms.
I was like, it's okay. He walked out anyway.
Yeah. He goes up. He sees him. Isak goes over to him. They have this very like intimate moment, but not like they don't really kiss at first. They kind of just like are there.
Yeah.
They kind of like put their foreheads on each other. I think like brush their noses or something. And Isak then holds Evan's face and says, "You are not alone."
Oh.
And then kisses him and hugs him.
Bruh, I'm not even kidding. I'm getting so many vibes from that show.
Wait, really?
Like, it's every time we talk about something else that happened in this show, I'm like, ah.
Damn, that makes me want to watch it more now.
Get excited. I don't know if I'm picking it next.
I don't know if it's gonna be next or not, but like you keep hyping it up, I'm like, dang.
There's 2 other shows that I'm kind of thinking about showing you, so like I don't know.
That was one of them.
That is one of them.
Oh,
but
okay. I know what
no, it's not. It's not 2 other shows. There's 2 other shows.
So there's 3 and what is the fuck's the other? Wait, I only know 2 of them.
I know. I had another one that kind of like is like my version of Skam that I kind of wanted to show you, but like I've mentioned it to you before, but I put it in the running because I was like I do kind of want to do like my version of Skam at some point, but I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. There's 2 that I'm way too excited to show you, and you already know those 2.
I know.
So like
you know what? It's up. Yeah, no. At the end of the day, it's your choice. You do you. But yeah, whatever it is, I'll be ready for it. But I have no idea what your version of Skam is, so I don't know what the fuck that is.
My version of Skam is basically, honestly, it has very similar, like, not like story structure, but like structure in a way where like it's not each season is about a different character. It's like each 2 seasons is like about a different generation. Like it's called Skins. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Skins UK to be specific, because there's a US version and it sucked and it died after like an episode or something. UK version is way better. It went on for 6 seasons, and the first 2 seasons are about Tony and his group of friends or something like that. And then after those 2 seasons, the next 2 seasons come out, and it's about Tony's little sister Effie and her circle of friends. And then the 2 seasons that come after that are, I think, about a completely different friend group that I don't think has any links to the original ones. But so it's generation 1, 2, and 3. So like it's very interesting how that they like couple those storylines, but they all have like very coming of agey kind of storylines in it. It can be very raunchy at times because it's British television. That's for after hours kind of thing. But it's very good. It reminded me of like, it feels like my version of Skam, where I can be like, ooh, this generation, that generation, just like the story structure of it. So
yeah, that kind of sounds like some of the Skam remakes, like you know, they're the Skam Friends.
Yeah, I know there's like other ones.
Because so I don't know if I'm ever gonna have you watch any of the remakes, and definitely not anytime soon. Because the first, I'll say for most of them, the first 2 seasons are pretty much copy and paste of the original Skam. Yeah. After that, it does get a little different for some of them, but like I know that I'll use Skam Friends as an example because that's what I'm thinking of right now. So they do the 4 seasons of the 4 main characters from Skam and their own version. But then after that, I believe, is from what I've heard, that they can't make another character be a main season that already existed in the original show. So what they do is they kind of make it like a younger sibling of one of the existing characters, and then kind of like have the next generation, like you were talking about, where like then after like season 5 or 6, it becomes a new generation of characters and all that. So that's kind of what that reminded me of.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing about skit. This isn't. It's not okay. I'm gonna tell you this, and it's I don't personally think it's a spoiler because I'm not telling you who or anything like that. It's just a thing of the show. But every generation, so every 2 seasons, one character dies.
Dang, that's dark.
So you have to. It'd be kind of fun to watch it and be like, who do you think's gonna die?
Who's gonna die? Find out. Oh, that's
Who's
fun.
gonna die this time? But like, yeah, there's one character that dies every single generation, not season, but generation. So
is it always at the end, or are they like at different times, or like it could be like at the beginning, at the mid? I don't know.
It could be beginning, middle, end. Who knows?
Ooh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is very intriguing. So I do really want to have you watch that, but the other two are so up in my
I know
view right now that I can't like. So, damn. Maybe I do want to have you watch it one day though, because it's just cool how this story is like structured like that.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of Skam, but I don't want to do like a trade for trade. So, but one day
we'll see. Okay.
we'll see.
So that's actually it for Skam Season 3, Episode 9, It Will Pass. We will take a break here, and when we come back, we will talk about Skam Season 3, Episode 10, minute by minute.
Minute by minute.
But before we go on break, I'm going to mention something that I remember now, and I will not forget for later.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'll hopefully remember to talk about this at the end, but I'll talk about it now since we're in the middle, in case people leave early at the end. Next week, we will be taking, I think, 2 weeks off of Skam.
Yes.
We will. Next week is our 1-year anniversary special.
Yay!
So if you want to send in questions for that, you can.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of talked about this in QPad as well. We are going to be doing a top 10 favorite shows we talked about on the podcast, top 10 favorite characters we talked about on the podcast, or top 10 favorite ships we have talked about on the podcast.
I got to do research. I got to make
I
lists.
do too. Don't worry. I also have to too. So you don't need to ask any questions relating to those, but you can ask questions like about us or like show, favorite moments, whatever. If you have favorite moments from the actual podcast, you can
let us know.
You can if you give us episode title and timestamps, we might play a little bit on the podcast to reminisce, and that'll be fun. And yeah, if you have any other questions or just in general stuff about us, send them in Twitter, Instagram, voice message, however you feel comfortable doing so.
Heck yeah.
Now we will be right back. And we are back with our recap of Skam Season 3, Episode 10, minute by minute. We just talked about Skam Season 3, Episode 9. It Will Pass.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about minute by minute.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of, is the name of the first clip. So
yeah.
Minute by minute. Released on Saturday, December 10th, 2016 at 8:10 a.m.
This first clip had me all emotional and shit.
So, okay, I mean to ask you a question.
Yes.
Did you ever cry watching these?
No, I barely cry as it is, honestly, so no.
Okay, because I know it would especially with the Oh Hell the Night scene in the last episode. A lot of people said oh, it's terrible, that's the scene that made everyone cry and stuff. I didn't cry either.
I didn't cry.
But I wasn't sure if you would.
I did not. I
just want to check in.
It takes a lot for me to cry. K-dramas can make me cry immediately. If they're usually it's the last episode. It has to be the last episode or the last 2 episodes. And I've gotten really attached to them over 20 other episodes. Then I'll cry. For some reason, that's the special circumstance. But I otherwise I don't really cry during TV shows very often. It's not a thing I do.
I think for me, I know I used to be very not really cry that much at all. I was very stone cold and all that shit, but I think over the years, as I've started doing more reactions and stuff, I think I have gotten a bit more, I'm not around to say cry with everything, but I have been more sensitive to things, or more emotional at certain points.
I get the crying emotion, but water doesn't come out my eyes.
That might be why I get too, because I don't really unless someone is dying or about to die, or is something like that, then it's okay, that's a different story, that's death, but I'm not gonna cry over sweet things. I'll be oh, that's cute. But
I know, yeah, I wouldn't cry over sweet things. I'm not one to cry over sweet things. Me and my mom were watching a K-drama. I think it must have been during quarantine. I don't know. It might not have been. But
sorry. Continue.
I was watching this one K-drama with my mom. I think it was. I don't know how many episodes it was. It must have been 20 plus episodes, I think. And a character died. It wasn't even a main character, but a character died. And, like, I did not know I was this attached. I started bawling my eyes out. Like, I've never cried so hard in my life. And it was like it was the end of the second to last episode, I think. And my mom, the next one started immediately. The next episode just immediately started. And I was like, still bawling my eyes out. Like, I was like having trouble breathing. It was so bad. And my mom was like, she paused it. She was like, why don't we take a break? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go walk the dog. I was like, okay. I was, oh god, I was a mess. And I didn't even think I was that attached to this character. And he was a side character too. It was just like it was just a character. Like, I was, I think it's just because I wanted him and this other character to end up together so badly that I was like, when I was watching, I was like, no, and I just immediately lost it. And now, ever since then, like, when I get to the ends of K-dramas, like big, like, heterosexual K-dramas, that are like huge on Netflix and stuff, I tend to cry at the end of those, like, multiple times. Like,
really?
Yeah, I did it with Hotel de Luna. I did it with Crash Landing on You. I don't remember a lot of the other ones. I think I may have done it a little bit with Startup, but I'm not sure. But no, the others, I remember crying multiple times with K-drama. I don't know why. I just cry more often with K-dramas, I guess. It elicited an emotion in me, let me tell you. But no, these days I don't really cry otherwise.
Yeah, me neither.
You need a lot to get me to cry. I've become a bitter bitch. I have no emotion anymore after working retail for too long. It's gone.
Yeah.
Just anger.
Anyway, to minute the first clip of, yes, you were talking about how sweet it was. Or cute, or whatever you were saying.
It was emotional, because, like,
it was emotional.
You have this one person who's, like, very, very depressed and just, like, been there. And this other person who's just, like, staying to make sure he's okay. And I was like, when? Can I? If that?
When?
Please?
Yeah, so Isak is kind of just lying in bed with Evan, watching him sleep. And he texts Sonia to let her know that Evan's with him, like, if you want to call your parents, you can. And she calls him, and he goes to answer it, and he's like, hey, I don't have his parents' number, I just want to let you know where he is. And she's like, it's fine, Evan already texted them to let them know where they were.
Perfect.
And she apologizes for what happened last time.
Good. I like that she apologized.
Yeah. And she explained that she didn't mean to get mad at him. It's just because it wasn't his fault. It's just she was worried about Evan and didn't know where he was, and probably knowing him long enough to the point where anything could happen to him. And
yeah. I am really glad that she apologized, because, like, yelling at him was, like, not the right thing to do in that situation, so I'm blaming him.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that she apologized for all that.
Yeah, and looking back on this, I will say, like, I understand where she was coming from. Like, she was worried, she was freaking out, she didn't know where someone she truly cares about is.
Exactly.
And, yeah. And I do like how Shelton says, like, hey, it's not your fault that he's depressed. Like, it's not your... Because in the episode 8, I think, she says, like, or she says, stay away from it, it's your fault, or you're making this worse or something. And this is her kind of saying, like, no, that was wrong. Then Isak asks, like, if he should get Evan to his parents, and if he should keep him. And Sonia says that it'll be good for him to stay with Isak for now.
Yeah.
And Isak says, is there anything you can do for him? And she says, not really.
Yeah, honestly, no. There's fucking nothing you can do.
No. Yeah, the only thing she tells him is to just be there for him.
Exactly.
And even though everything seems hopeless, just take it one day at a time. And if that gets too much, take it 1 hour at a time. And if that seemed like too much, take it 1 minute at a time.
Perfect.
So good.
Minutes can be fucking long. No, if you're depressed, like if someone said to me personally, at least me personally, let's just take it minute by minute. It's like, oh, but the next minute is so far away. Like I can't deal with that.
I mean, it depends what you're doing in that minute, because
at the
end of the scene, they're like, well, in this minute we'll just kiss, and he's like, okay, that's fine.
That's a great minute. That's a wonderful minute.
I mean, yeah, see, so it's like, hey, minutes can be good if you make them
God,
good.
I wish my minutes were like that. I want to be kissing someone with my minute.
Yeah.
If you had a minute, what would you do with it? That'd be a fun question.
If you had a minute, what would you do with it? Wait, like, what? I mean...
if you had to take things minute by minute, what would you do with your minute?
Well, every minute would be different, I'm assuming.
Well, yes, but, like, what would you do with your first minute? What would you want to do most with your minute?
I don't know. Do I have someone to kiss in bed or
something? I want to kiss
like,
someone. That'd be great.
I'd like that for my minute.
That'd be a wonderful minute.
But I don't have that right now, so do I need to find that first? Is that my first minute? Finding someone?
If you could be anywhere or do anything, this is also before I've even gotten stoned, so I'm just being...
I know, I'm like, where is
my brain is just weird. But, like, if you could, like, be anywhere and do anything, like, even, like, in time or in space or anywhere, if you could do anything just for 1 minute, or be anywhere for 1 minute, what would you do for 1 minute? It's a good question.
I know, that's a good question. I don't know. That will be the question of the day, actually. You know what?
That's a great question of the day, yeah.
For the question, answer that, please. What if you could go anywhere and do anything at any time or any space? I forget what you said, actually, but something like that. For 1 minute, what would you do? Where would you go? What would you do? Who would you do it with? All that stuff.
Honestly,
I have no idea. That's too big of a question for me to answer right now.
Because I've like been watching Pride over and over again, and because I've just been getting really into Pride Month already, and it's not even Pride Month yet, and because I've been getting into like a lot of queer history as well, I'd probably want to be at like a parade, which I'm gonna be at one in a couple weeks, but just to like stand in the middle of one with all the like colors swirling around everywhere, just for 1 minute, that would like boost all my serotonin.
So then Evan ends up waking up when Isak returns. And Evan says that he should probably leave because he doesn't want Isak to look after him.
But I want to.
Yeah, Isak says like, what do you mean? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Evan says he can't stand Isak being sad. And Isak says he's not sad. Then Evan says that this is not going to work out.
Don't you do that now. Don't you back out now.
Oh, yeah, no.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, and then Isak says, like, how do you know that? And Evan says, because he knows he's going to end up hurting Isak. And Isak's going to end up hating him. And Isak denies it. He's like, no. Like, you don't know shit about what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Like, a fucking bomb could be dropped and kill us all tomorrow. Like, you don't fucking know shit.
Exactly.
So let's not worry about the future and just take things very chill.
Yeah. Chill.
And then Isak says they will play a game called Isak and Evan Minute by Minute.
Yeah.
And Isak says that the only thing you need to worry about is the next minute. And Evan says, okay, but what are they going to do in this minute? And Isak says they'll kiss. And he's like, that's chill.
Like,
and so they
that's chill. I'm down to kiss for a minute.
Yeah. The next clip is called The Asshole. Released on Monday, December 12th, 2016 at 10:36 a.m.
The Asshole.
Yep. So Isak is at school, but he's on the phone with his skill. He says you don't need to take care of Evan. You just need to, like, be there for him because he's depressed. Just, like, be around if he needs you.
Yeah.
Don't look after him like a baby.
Exactly.
Essentially. And then Vilde goes up to Isak and he's like, hey, did you get the message about the Kusgruppe?
He's like, fuck that? Oh, I completely forgot about that. Jesus.
Yeah, he's like, I have no idea what that is. And she's like, you're still in there, right? Like, you can't just come for the party and not do any of the work. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm still in it. Don't worry.
For sure, yeah.
And Vilde says that they're going to plan a Christmas party. And she wants to do it at Isak's place. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. And Vilda's like, wait, like, is it okay with your roommates? And he's like, I'll be fine.
I love how we're just planning parties and not asking our roommates first.
Well, no, because the other time Isak tried not to throw the party. Because...
True.
his roommates, and Vilda's like, "What do you mean? Like, it's fine."
That's
like,
true. And now she's like,
now he's
but
more comfortable.
Don't you? But you always say you have to ask. He's like, no, let's do it. I'm down. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, did you also notice how easily his locker opened in the scene?
Oh my god, I didn't even realize. I wasn't paying attention. I pay attention.
No, it was because there was no issue with, like, it literally was so like flawlessly done. You just entered it, opened it, and like there was no like stutter, hesitation, anything. It was just like,
damn. Usually I notice it as well.
Out.
Usually I pinpoint it and go, look, did you see the locker?
But that's the thing, because it's so like regular thing now. Like you don't notice it.
Yes, I love the symbolism.
Yeah, it's great. Then Evak sees Emma by her locker,
and we ignore her, right?
So he goes over to her and says that there's an asshole in second year who's hosting a Christmas party for the Kuth group on Friday and wants to know if she wants to come. And Emma says that she switched to a PR group instead. But she's glad the asshole asked.
Okay, sweet, bye.
And then they part ways.
All right, bye.
That's
thank God.
The end of her.
Thank God. I did not want to see her again.
Yeah, no, she's a lot. The next clip is called Take Care of Me, released on Wednesday, December 14th, 2016 at 4:01 p.m. So Evak comes home and sees Evan and Lynn playing video games in his room. But Lynn loses and she's like pissed.
I like that they're playing together. Right when this came up too, I was like, the depressives flock together.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's like fun.
I knew immediately. I was like, yes, bitch. Two people with depression playing video games is so much fun.
No, then Lynn leaves and Evan asks Evak if he asked his roommates to look out for him, and he says he didn't. But Evan calls him out on being a bad liar. And he's like, I'm a great liar. And he's like, no, you're not. And then Evan laughs, and he mentions that he likes Evan's laugh.
Aww. They're so cute.
Yeah. Then Vilde calls Evak, and Evak then answers, and he's like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Just trying to get Vilde to shut up. And then explains to Evan that they're having Kuth's group up party on Friday here.
He's like, oh yeah, and Evan also
is yeah, he's like, oh, I forgot about that. All right, that's a thing that exists. And he's like, don't tell Vilde that or she'll be pissed.
Yeah.
Because she thinks people are only there for the parties.
Which they are.
Well, Evan says he was only there to meet Evak.
Oh, well, that too. You're either there for the parties or you're totally into someone.
Yep. And Evak's confused, and Evan explains that he met him before Kuth's Grupa because he saw him on the first day of school. So
he's liked
that's
him
the reason
for
he
a
went
bit.
to Kuth's Grupa.
He's liked him since the look, right? Was that
may have been before that, because that may have been before the first day of school.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if that was the first day or not.
I think that took place in November.
And
depending on when Norwegian school started, like, so it could have been like a month or so.
Damn.
Beforehand, I don't know. Yeah, so Evak asks if Evan wants to go to the party, and Evan explains that he wants to go see his mom first because he talked to her and said that he would go home. Evak says, like, okay, just take it one day at a time. Do what you need to do. And kisses him.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
I love them.
They're so good. They're so good. Then, the next clip is called The Gate to Paradise, released on Thursday, December 15th, 2016 at 1:55 p.m. So, Evak greets the boy squad, and Magnus asks how Evak is doing.
Evak.
Yep.
I didn't even notice that he said that.
Yep.
I just completely... what did I even think? I thought he just said Evak or something. I didn't even notice he said Evak.
Yeah, no, he's definitely shipping it.
We love to see it.
Evak says, like, yeah, they're fine. They're taking things minute by minute. And Man's like, oh, wow, that'd be such a cool idea for, like, a TV show or something.
Minute by minute.
And Evak says that would be a little weird. And Man's like, why? Because you're banging on TV?
Oh my god.
And Evak's like, no, it's weird that you'd be watching
Yeah.
Because that'd be a real turn off. And then there's this whole thing where Magnus is like, what do you mean? You would totally bang me. And he's like, no, I wouldn't. And then gets into the whole thing where Evak has to pick who he'd bang.
Oh, God.
And then Marty. Then Magnus.
Damn.
And then he's like, what, I'm bangable or something?
I'm bangable.
Well, Evak says it's because he's desperate, so.
Yeah. That can be a turnoff.
It can be. And then the dance girls show up.
Walking all...
They walk in slow-mo.
Yeah, they're slow-mo strutting. Model walking.
Yeah. And they go over to see Evak, and they're like, hey, you're dating Evan, right? And they're like, oh, that's cool. Like, we think it's cute when two guys are together and all that. Mm-hmm. And invite him to a Christmas party. And he's like, I'm actually already hosting one. Sorry.
Sorry. No.
And the guys are all like real pissed. They're like, what? And the boys ask Evak, like, what the fuck? And he's like, what? I'm hosting one for the Goose Group, but you should come. Then Marty was like, the gates of paradise were wide open, and you just fucked it up about going to the Goose Group party. And Evak says, like, y'all gotta start getting chicks for yourself, because... And then walks away. And the last clip is called Now, released on Friday, December 16th, 2016 at 7:19 p.m. Now. So we're at the party at the apartment. Everyone's doing their own thing. We see Ava and Chris decorating the Christmas tree. So they're not making out this time. They're just actually decorating the Christmas tree.
Nope. Interesting. Are they a thing? Like,
Are they? That's up in the air, I guess. That's however you interpret it. The girl squad are decorating ornaments. Eskil and Lynn are hanging trees. Or no, they're not hanging trees.
Someone's decorating a condom, and someone's decorating a penis.
Yeah, Nora ended up decorating a condom. Girl Chris made a penis. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. And Chris makes a joke about how Vilde can have the dick ornament because apparently Vilde's not getting any dick.
She's like, I could get dick if I wanted to. I was like, go off.
She claims she is getting plenty of dick. But I mean, she might later.
She might later.
So then, in the kitchen, the boys are trying to help Magnus talk to Vilde, win her over. And they're like, you need to be confident. Like, don't let her see your desperation and all that. And then Evan comes over. And he's like, joins the conversation. And Evan says that Magnus should do the opposite and take desperation to the next level. And go all in, be himself, and show her how desperate he is to be with her.
Big romantic gesture. Yes.
I mean, is it romantic?
No.
So, I don't think that's what he did.
No, it is not.
But also, it works.
It worked for them.
Yeah, so Magnus is like, I'll do that. He go, then Marty and Jonas go to watch.
Yeah, they're like, we gotta see this.
This is gonna be fun. Then Evak and Evan kiss, and they talk about how things are going with Evan and his mom. And he explains that his mom's been nagging him because she wants to meet Evak.
Oh.
And Evan asks if that would be weird to meet her, and he says, no, that'd be fine. Like, as long as Evan's happy and he's wearing clothes, it's all good.
As long as he's happy and wearing clothes.
And then Sana shows up.
Yeah.
And then Evak's like, oh, do you know each other? And Sana's like, yeah, Kuskripa. So that's how they're familiar with each other. And
that's right.
Evak introduces her as his biology partner and friend.
And friends. Yeah. They've become good friends, I think.
They're friends.
They're awesome.
They're friends. They're great. Evan asks how Evak is doing in biology, and Sana says he's useful.
Honestly, he got the question right, so...
Yeah, well, he does. He's like, hey, I helped your grade.
I'm pretty good, just saying.
And then Sana gives him a Christmas present, and Evak opens it to see it's the 10% of weed that she kept.
Yeah, that's right! He's like, it's the 10%!
Yeah. And he's just like, oh, so you didn't find a use for this? And she's like, I just did.
There's the use. Ta-da.
Oh.
Christmas present. Voila.
Yeah. Then Evan looks at it, and Isak takes it away, saying he can't have it because it's not good for him.
I should take that advice.
Evan asks, like, if he's gonna tell him, like, what's good for him or not, and Isak says he has to, because it's his job.
Correct.
Yeah, so apparently he found a poster that said, Evan needs a contact person and boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I took the job, because I'm like, holy fuck, he's hot, so.
Perfect.
Yep. And then Evan's like, oh, how much are you getting paid? And Isak says his mom pays him 500 kroner a week, which is why he wants to meet him so badly.
They're so cute. They got the cutest banter.
Then by the Christmas tree, Vilde is hanging a ornament with a cat on it. And Max like, oh, do you like cats? And she's like, yeah. And he says, I do too.
We have something in common.
Yeah. And then she meows.
Why?
I thought it was cute! What do you mean, why? It was cute. I liked it.
I just remember watching this going like, oh, not the meow. You know what it reminded me of? Do you know what it reminded me of?
You're gonna bring this
I
up
know
again,
you
aren't
know.
you?
I know you know what it reminded me of.
I knew. I was worried you were gonna bring this up when I talked about how much I liked her meowing. It was cute. Okay, it was fun.
Ears, all of them.
I know. Oh god, if you guys haven't listened to our Tharn Type podcast, you should. You will know what we mean. I thought it was cute because she's just like, oh, it was so cute. She's like, meow.
Yep.
No, I'm pretty fine. Whatever. Fine.
However, I do want to mention that I did come across another show that had ears. I didn't finish this show, but I did watch clips of it because, like, I think I got to like episode 5 or something like that when I was in the UK, and I was like, I'll watch the rest another time because it wasn't out yet or something. And then I just didn't finish it. And then sometime this week, I watched like some clips on like I think it was like Aichi or something like that. It's official YouTube channel or something. I don't know if it was Aichi or something else. Gaga Ulala, I think. And like I watched clips from it, and then one of them. I was like, fuck off! What is with all these cat ears? Why are they everywhere? It's so funny. I just made a whole stick about it. I was like stomping around my living room like, why? Again?
Oh.
They're everywhere.
Shit, wow. I didn't know that was such a popular or common trope, I guess.
Apparently. I don't need to watch the rest of the show now.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I'm not gonna not watch it because there's cat ears, but like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen everything with the clips and everything. So, oh well.
Oh.
Maybe I'll watch it.
Maybe.
I don't know. But it's oh well.
So anyway, yeah, Vilde meows. Magnus wants her to do it again, and she does it again. I thought it was cute. I don't know why you're so against this.
It's cute when they start like bantering off of it, but like I don't know, like initial meow made me go, "Why have you done this?" Like I'm confused.
Because I mean, it's not like she just did that randomly. They were talking about the cat, and they're like, "Yeah, the cat was cute."
I
like,
know. But if someone said, "Oh, I like cats too," I wouldn't just be like, "Meow." like,
well, maybe you should, because maybe it worked out for these two. Maybe it'll work out for you.
Maybe I'll find a partner to fuck if I meow.
That's what you need to do.
That's
Yep.
I just need to meow.
Just need a meow to get fucked.
Oh god, that's so
no.
funny.
Anyway, speaking of fucking, Magnus says he has not had sex and would like to have sex, and Vil's like, "Hey, you can fuck me," and they make out. So
yeah, then she was just like, "If you want, I'm here." Like, damn, alright, go off.
yeah, so that's them. You're right about them being a thing.
Yeah, I knew I was getting vibes.
Yeah, they're cute.
They are cute. They match each other pretty well.
They do. They have, like, very similar vibes. So then, Isak sits by Eva at the coffee table, and they kind of chat, because they haven't really talked for a while.
That's true, they haven't, because, like, they fell out after the whole thing.
Yeah, well, they get into this. Isak says, like, yeah, about everything that happened in the past, like with Jonas, breaking up you and Jonas. I'm sorry about that. Like, he wants to complain because they were friends and he felt like he betrayed her. And It was kind of like, you didn't fuck anything up between us. That was all like me and you. It was like,
yeah, we were already fucked up.
We were already fucked up. You kind of just brought that to light, so it's not your issue. But Isak says like he still felt like he tricked her and, you know, telling her that he had feelings for her and that whole thing. And it was like, yeah, well, I kind of figured out that you didn't, but it's fine. Like, we moved past that.
Yeah.
But then she wants to talk about his new boyfriend, because that's the thing.
Hell yeah.
And she's like, oh, so is he the man of your dreams? And I actually really like Isak's response to this. He says, I don't know.
I don't know. I do appreciate that, because like they haven't been together for that long. So I don't know is a correct response.
Yeah, he goes on to say, like, I mean, like, right now it's really good, but last week was really bad. Like, they've had their ups and downs, they've had their issues. It can be stressful and like really fucked up at times, but really good at times. And it could all be over tomorrow, but at the end of the day, he's just happy that he met Evan and that he got to experience it. And they've asked him, like, is that because he was certain he liked guys? And Isak says it was more that he felt fake before, and we were just lying at home watching TV and playing games, and he wanted to live his own life being real, and even if that means going through the real bad times, it's still real, rather than having a fake and boring life.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Live your real, authentic selves, people.
Yes. And then Isak says, have a good quote where he says, whether you believe in Allah, Jesus, or the theory of evolution, or parallel universes, there is one thing that they all know for certain. And then Isak glances over at Evan. That life is now.
I like that. Life is now.
Life is now.
Life is now. That would be a great tattoo. Life is now.
Life is now.
Be a wonderful tattoo. Feels like a tattoo kind of thing.
I feel like if I were to get a show off, or a tattoo off the show, it would probably either be that or Minute by Minute.
I was about to say it would be Minute by Minute.
Because that's a good one too. I really like that quote.
That is a good one. The one I remember most, I think, that I would probably do is Life is Now, actually. Because I have bad memory, so that doesn't say much. But I don't know. I like it.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so that's it for season 3 of Skam.
Yay, we did it!
How does it feel?
I can't believe we finished 3 already. This is nuts.
I know. We have one more left.
One more left. And I don't know who the fuck it's about.
Yeah. Well, before we get into that stuff, do we want to share our season 3 tier list?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
Let's pull those up.
Let's find it. Let's see.
Okay, we are pulling those up.
Get the right one here. There you go. Okay.
Okay. Would you like to start or shall I?
I'll start. Why not?
Go for it.
So. Oh, I didn't name them again.
I didn't know. I can't
All right. In my D tier, I've got 2 people. And it's, I forgot his name because he was such a dick last season. Thank you, Nikolai. He's at the bottom, and right above him is Emma. Ta-da. Ta-da. That's my D tier.
I have 3 people in my D tier.
Ooh, 3 people. Oh, well, fucking duh.
Yeah, you probably figured it out. So, at the bottom of the bottom is Nikolai. He sucks. He's a piece of shit.
At least he's at the bottom.
Yeah. Above him is Wilhelm.
Obviously.
Dude, I'm so pissed. And, like, especially after this season where, like, he completely ignores Nora. She ends up, like, it's just, the whole thing with him is, I just really didn't like it, and I blame him for most of it. And then above him, I have Emma. Because she's not great.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I understand being mad at Isak and all that shit, but because, like, he did lead her on. Like, that's the only defense I have for her, that he did purposely lead her on. Like, it's not like he was giving her wrong signal. Like, he was intentionally trying to lead her on without really, not maliciously, just to, like, cover for the fact that he's gay, but, like...
Yeah.
But other than that, there's nothing really to defend her, so...
No.
And she still did bad shit, so, oh well.
Yep.
Okay.
My C tier, I only really have, like, 1 person in there.
Oh, really?
And I don't remember her name.
Jamila?
Yes, Jamila. Thank you. Well done. She's the only one in my C tier. Because
Really?
I honestly don't know much about her. And, like, I feel like stuff did happen last season, but I don't fully remember it. So she's just there.
Okay. Yeah. I have 6 people in my C tier.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
This is see, I feel like C tier is my weren't in this season or kind of just did nothing season. So we have Jamila. She wasn't in this season. Above her is Eben. Also wasn't in this season. Above her is Sarah. Maybe been in the background, but wasn't present that much. Ingrid. Above her, same thing. P. Chris. He's hooking up with Ava, I guess. That's about it.
That's about it.
Above him is Casper. He might still be with Chris, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
We saw him in like the first episode, then he was gone. And that's my C tier.
That's a lot of people C tier.
Yeah, it's my very neutral, bland, whatever C tier. Not here.
Honestly, I think that's what my B tier is. So,
okay, that makes sense.
Except for Sonia. Sonia's in my B tier. She's at the bottom of my B tier. So she's in there. But then the rest of the people are pretty much like, I'm pretty sure we've got Eben, Sarah, Penetrator, Chris,
Casper, Ingrid.
Casper, thank you. Casper and Ingrid, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it. So.
So my B tier, I also have Sonia at the bottom.
There you go.
Yeah, again, I really didn't like what she said to Evak at the end of episode 8, but I think her, after she calmed down and apologized to Evak and kind of gave him the minute-by-minute advice, I think that really moved her character up for me a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
And then above her, I have Lynn. I mean, she's chill. Like, she kind of just is there. I mean, I enjoy her when she's there, but she's not there a lot to where I don't think I can put her higher. IMO, so yeah, that's me.
You didn't just say IMO in real life.
I did. I was hoping you didn't notice that. I said it, and I was like, and I was waiting for you to talk, but you weren't. I'm like, oh, so did she hear that?
Like I'll do that sometimes. Like I'll be like lol or something like that.
I mean, lol's different. I feel like
lol's different. I use lol for my end of sentences instead of period. I type lol. Like if my mom will text like okay period, and I'll be like, did I do something wrong? But it's because she doesn't text lol at the end of every sentence like I do.
Yeah.
Okay, my A tier. Bottom of my A tier is William. He wasn't really much in the season because he didn't come back to see Nora for sure. That's why he's not higher. But also I don't know the full story there, so I just put him there. Let's see, right above him. Fuck, what was his name? He's one of the friends.
Molly.
Yes, Molly. Thank you. Molly's above him. He would have been higher, but I still got kind of annoyed with the whole like, oh, he was at a family dinner. Like that still pissed me off. So like, he's still lower than he would have been. Above him is Lynn. Lynn's cool. Lynn's chill. Lynn's depressed. Above her we have Chris, who wasn't really in the season much, but I still like Chris. And above her, we have Ava, who wasn't in it much, but I still like Ava. So,
nice.
That is my A tier.
Okay. My A tier is, at the bottom is Girl Chris. Like you said, she wasn't in the season much, so I didn't really have much to do with her. Above her, I have Maddie. I think Maddie's chill. He's cool. Above him, I have Ava. Yeah, I liked her little talk with Evak at the end. That's why I kind of moved her up a bit. I think I had her.
Yeah, that's why she's at the top of my list.
I had her, I think, behind Maddie, or maybe even behind Chris, too. But I kind of moved her up because I was like, that conversation at the end was really nice.
Good conversation.
Then I have Magnus. I really like Magnus, but sometimes he can be a bit much. And I'm just like, oh. Friend.
Yeah.
That's a bit much. And then at the top of my A tier, I have a skill. I think he had, like, really good talks with Evak. Season, but I feel like he's also a little bit too nosy in other people's business and tries to like, I think he means well when it comes down to it, but I do think he tries to insert himself in other people's business a bit too much. He wants a drama, he wants a tea, kind of like,
yeah,
which is a little bit bothersome, but I still think overall he's like a really good character. So top of my A tier. Am I supposed to guess your favorite character?
Yes, okay. You do. You have to guess my favorite character. Do you want to try guessing now, or do you want to wait till my top 4, maybe, or top 5?
I'll just do it now. How many do you have up there? 5? 4?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on my S tier. I know. I'm very indecisive.
Okay. I'm gonna guess now. I'm gonna say Sana.
Okay. And then I'll guess when we get to yours. Even though I probably know it.
That's not much of a guess.
My S tier consists of 8 people. At the bottom of my S tier is Nora. She wasn't in the season a lot. She's still a great character. However, there were a couple things where I was like, Nora. Like when she slept outside of his room, and like that's a pet peeve. Noise. Being someone neurodivergent, noise like really gets to me sometimes, and so like noise when you don't want it, like big pet peeve of mine. So she went down a bit. But I do still love Nora, so she's an S tier. I put Magnus above. Magnus is on here. Honestly, I liked Magnus. Magnus was fun. Magnus was a lot, but also like didn't kind of give a fuck about what other people were saying. He's just like, yeah, I'm desperate. Let's go. Like,
yeah,
it was fun. I liked him. Above him, I have Vilde. Vilde's Vilde. Vilde's very Vilde.
Vilde's always Vilde.
Exactly. But she's still pretty cool, so I put her in S. Above her, I have Evak, who's on my number 5 spot. I like Evak. I feel like I could have liked Evak more. I feel like Evak, like, there were some points where I was just like, I don't like that you did that. I don't like that you said that. And he was called out for, like, any of those moments that like, happened as well, which I appreciate. But, like, for that, he's my number 5. He isn't higher. In my number 4 spot, we have Jonas.
Yeah.
Who I don't think he's ever been in the S tier.
No.
I think he was in the A tier for me for the last couple times. So that's very cool. Jonas moved up a lot. I really liked his reaction to Evak coming out to him. That moved him up like a crap ton of spots for me. Just because, like, you don't see a lot of coming out scenes where he's just like literally it doesn't seem like a shock at all. And you don't even like, it's so much not a shock and so much not an issue that it literally isn't like brought up like an issue. It's brought up like it's like, who do you like? Is it a girl? It's like, no, it's not a girl. Not a girl. Let me think about it. Like it's
so good.
It's not an issue. It was so good. So he moved up like 5 billion spaces for me. And just the fact that he was always like talking to Evak about Evan after that as well, where he was just like, oh, is that Evan? Like, he always getting excited for him about shit. And I really liked that. So he's there. Above him, I have my brain. What the fuck is wrong with my brain?
You good?
Evan.
Evan, okay, there we go.
Evan, my god. Oh my god. I just stuck on Evak, so I couldn't figure out the other guy's name. Evan. Really liked Evan's storyline related to the depression and the mental health shit. I just really like Evan. I think he's a very cool person. I like the drawing. And I related to the aloofness with the text messages, like the dipping and being like, I'm not gonna text anyone for days. Like,
yeah,
so relatable. So now we're in my top 2. Do you want to change your answer?
I was gonna say I may have fucked up. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I forgot that you didn't already say him. Yeah, I'd like to switch.
You'd like to switch? Oh, okay.
I'd like to switch to skill, because I now realize, because I forgot that you then already said him, and because I was looking at my list and he was already off of my list in S tier, and I was like, wait, you didn't say him yet.
I didn't say him yet.
So
let's see if switching was a good decision for you. My number 2 on this list is Sana. So you've done it. Well done, you. Nice. You got it. Sana, again, awesome. I like that after she said like stuff about like homosexuality and stuff like that, she like actually like went, maybe I should do research first. And she looked all that shit up and was like, actually, I really appreciate that she did that. Like, props. Like, we need more people who second guess themselves and go, wait, let me research this and make sure. And like, and she was like, actually, I was wrong. homosexuality is like all this, like it's throughout history, all this shit.
Yeah.
Love, absolutely obsessed with. And I put a skilled at number 1, which is like nuts. I didn't think I was gonna until I made the list. But a skilled this season like really was like awesome for me. Like, yes, he is a bit nosy in other people's business, which is something he needs to work on. But also, I really enjoy. What was it? Like my brain, fucking brain. I really enjoy the conversation he had with Evak, where he was like, where Evak was like, I'm not like you. I'm not like, you know, gay, and he's like, just to let you know, like a bunch of people have like fought and died for you to be like okay with yourself, or like even trying to figure out yourself right now. You would have had it way worse if it weren't for all those people. And I just loved that entire discussion, and just like him totally like this whole speech about like what gay people have gone through. And I'm just like, I love like that immediately put him in number 1 for me. So that's my top list, my tier list. Ta-da.
Nice.
Now we'll have to guess yours.
Yeah.
Top person.
I have 6.
6. Who's your number 1? Gosh. Who could your number 1 fucking be? You know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm just gonna throw Evak out there.
We'll see.
just for the shits and giggles.
I mean, there were some new characters this season who I may not have mentioned beforehand, but we'll see. If you're right with Evak.
I don't even remember I guess Evan, but still gonna say Evak.
So okay, at 6 we have Vilde. I love Vilde. I mean, yeah, Vilde's Vilde. I feel like we always need to say that. Vilde's Vilde. But she always means well.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's just always very sweet and tries to like help other people, and like is genuinely a good person. Even if she says things that come off wrong, she is genuinely a good person. I think we all see that.
Definitely.
Number 5 is Nora. I like Nora in this season. I thought she was pretty like tame and chill. Yeah, there was that moment where she was outside while Evak was sleeping, but she also apologized for him. Oh, sorry. And then,
she did.
And then we're assuming never did that again. So it's like she fucked up, she learned, and she moved on and changed from that. So
yeah,
we like that.
We like that.
And also she ditched Wilhelm, which is great. So I'm at the top tier. Then above her is Sana. Like you said, the whole like saying something wrong and then realizing that could have really hurt Evak, finding out that he might be gay, and she's like doing research on it, and she's like, actually, I may have fucked up. I'm sorry, my bad. And also, her and Evak's friendship is like one of the purest things ever, and it's so great.
Hell yeah. I love their friendship.
Then number 3 is Jonas. Like you said, the coming out scene is the best ever. It's not even a reaction, which is why it's the best reaction to it. It's not an issue. It's so normalized.
That's fantastic.
It's great. And also, I like that even after that, he was just like very like chill with it. Like there were no there was no awkwardness with him. Like
exactly, there was no getting used to it or like changing things or
it was like nothing. It was like how they were before Evak started acting distant. Like so, it was like great.
Exactly.
So we have top 2. Would you like to change, or would you like to keep?
Oh my God, I don't know. Fuck.
You know what the top 2 are, so...
Yeah, part of me really wants to switch, but the other part of me thinks of all the other times I switched and fucked up. So, I'm just not gonna switch.
Okay.
Stick with Evak.
So my number 2 is Evan.
Finally, I get one of these right. Usually
I'm
I
pretty
fuck
sure
up.
you got some right in the past. Don't...
I feel like I always fuck up.
I feel like we both always fuck up at some point, so it's fine. Yeah, I really love Evan's character. It's great. Like, he's always, like, genuinely, like, just a good person. Like, and the way he's, like, flirty with Evak and all that, and, like, you know, he knows what he wants. Like, he saw Evak from the first day of school, and he like pursued him for that long, yeah. And Evan is just great. He's really sweet, and yeah, he's great. And then my number 1 is Evak. Yeah, he's great. I would like to comment or rebuttal one of your things you said about him, where he did a lot of bad things.
He didn't do a lot of bad things.
Or said a lot of bad things, which is true. But also, I'm not sure if you've picked up on that pattern of the show, but every main character fucks up a lot.
Yeah, which I appreciate. It's very human.
And yeah, so I think that's one of the things I love about the show, is that the main character tends to be in the wrong a lot of the time.
That's cool. I like that. Actually.
Like, if you look back on it with Eva and Nora and now Evak in their seasons, like, you look back and you're like, oh, they did some pretty bad things. Yet, since they're the main character and you're seeing it through their eyes, you feel more sympathy for them than you would if it was from someone else's perspective.
Exactly.
And so, yes, Isak did say a lot of bad things, but I think that, one, it makes him a better character that he said it, got called out on it, and then we see him start changing that and actually making that more progressive mindset. And yeah, he's great. And he was also learning, like, a lot of this stuff he didn't really probably know. And then
That's very true.
Everything he knew was probably from society and shit that he grew up in. So it's like, you can't fault him for knowing those things or thinking those things.
Very true. It's good that he's learning as well.
Yeah, he's growing, he's learning. He's like 17, I guess. I don't know at this point.
He's 10.
Yeah, so yeah, Isak isn't my favorite. He's great. Yeah.
Yay.
Now, I said this before the break, but we will not be doing Skam for a few weeks. We will be taking a brief break before we come back with season 4. Yeah. But do you want to watch the trailer to maybe get you some ideas?
I have the only guess that I have, and this is just not a guess based on facts. It's just this would be interesting next. I think maybe Sana.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Otherwise, if I'm throwing out Sana and Vilde.
Okay.
Those are the two I'm throwing out there. Okay. So I'm gonna watch the trailer.
Okay,
and
do it up.
Let's go. Here comes the trailer. Here comes the trailer.
Okay, describe what's happening once you click start and everything.
Oh fuck! Is that blood?
Oh yes, it is.
What the fuck? Why are we rewinding? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Yep.
Why are Evan and Isak? Why is there blood? Why? Oh my god! Selfie stick? Oh, we're rewinding.
Yeah.
We're like fully rewinding. Okay, so honestly, like a lot of shit's at Pearls were broken.
Yep.
Oh god, Nora tripped over Sana onto Vilde. It's kind of like sticking on. Is it Sana? Is it Sana? It's gonna be Sana. It's gonna be Sana. It's gonna be Sana. It's gonna be Sana. Yes, bitch! I'm
yes,
Sana! Honestly, I was like, I feel like it's gotta be Sana because, like, I was thinking about, like, other characters and, like, would it make sense to build a whole season around them and that work, but like I couldn't really picture anyone else with a full season except for Sana. I was like, I feel like she'd be like main character kind of material for like a full storyline. So
yeah,
I'm very excited.
Yeah, so the last season, season 4, is Sana's season.
Yeah,
which is gonna be fun. Do you want title vibes?
Yeah, well, we can't watch it for like weeks, but like
yeah, it'll be a few weeks. But do you wanna maybe remember?
Hell yeah!
You do?
Give me title vibes.
Okay. So the season 4, episode 1 is titled "You Hate Hanging Out with Us."
Oh shit! Yikes!
Any thoughts on that?
Sounds a bit accusatory. I have no idea who would say it since it's episode 1. I have zero fucking clue.
Okay. And season 4, episode 2 is called "I'm a Boy. I Don't Get Hate." So that narrowed it down to who might say it, but who do you think would actually say it?
Doesn't she have like a brother that we've never met? Or a cousin or something? That's like engaged to...
She does have a brother.
That one guy? Maybe him?
So I will tell you, I believe she has 2 brothers. You do not meet the one who I think is engaged to the girl. I think.
Well, okay, never mind.
I'll tell you that much about her family.
Otherwise, I'm not sure then. Yeah. I do not know. It's too early in the game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so in a few weeks, we will be recapping Skam Season 4, Episode 1, You Hate Hanging Out With Us, and Skam Season 4, Episode 2, I'm a boy, I don't get hate. So that will be a while before then, but before that we will do our anniversary for 1 year of doing this podcast, which I kind of already explained in the middle of the episode, so hopefully you remember and you send stuff in for us. And then afterwards, do you want to explain what we're doing the week after that?
Yeah, we're doing a Pride Month special, and we're watching the movie Pride from 2014, which is about a bunch of gay and lesbian activists in 1984 London. It's a true story. Going to help these striking coal miners in Wales. So, honestly, great fucking film. It gives me so much happiness. So I'm very excited to talk about it and share with you maybe some historical tidbits as well, because I have some fun behind the scenes, like, historical knowledge about it, because I do want to research about it more as well, but, like, I do already have some knowledge from, like, stuff in the real world that became of it. So it'll be fun to talk about. I'm very excited to talk about it.
Okay. So yeah, so we will be doing that for the next few weeks, and then when we come back, we will be back with Skam, so...
And I'll be living in California!
Yeah! We'll have a lot to talk about then, if you're in California.
We'll have a lot to talk about, Christ.
Yeah. So, stay tuned for the next few weeks.
Yeah.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.